Good afternoon!
Good afternoon!
It is Tuesday, June 24th. Skipped yesterday. Playing D&D with the buddies. It's fun?
Yeah.
It's fun. Today, we realized after work that we forgot to put down chicken, and so instead of cooking for dinner, we went out and got kebab and curry. So we're gonna have Indian food.
Yay!
But Beth had a headache when she got off work, so she's like, I don't want to do homework today. So we figured we'd just do movie day today, since she's not gonna be able to work on her homework. And last week, this lovely lady here decided to choose the most depressing French movie that she could think of.
I'm gonna set yours up like mine.
Okay. Les Mis. Les Miserables. It was very sad. It was well done, but it was so sad. And I'm like, okay. I've been trying to do movies that are right up against the sides of movies that are already pulled forward, but I'm going to take a break from that today because I'm going to combat her sad French movie with my happy French movie.
Happy French movie?
Happy French movie.
What are we watching?
Which might be a little annoying for her because I'm not so sure how much she likes reading. Amélie.
Well, we're eating food. I'm not gonna have to read it while I'm eating because I'm gonna be looking at food.
We's eat and then watch movie? Would that be better?
No, I mean we can try, but you might have to be taking it back a lot for me if I don't catch things.
Okay.
I might be my mother.
Her mother rewinds things so much. But yeah, either way, Amélie is cute. Is French movie in French.
They don't have a translation?
I don't think so. But it's very cute, it's very sweet, and will help combat the fact that last week we had to watch such a sad movie by watching a happy movie. And so we'll have our Indian food and watch Amélie. And I would give Amélie an 8.2 out of 10.
It doesn't feel right. It's about the same as Les Mis, so probably about 7.1 is what it should be.
Is a lot more joyful of a movie than Les Mis.
So confusing and weird.
It's not confusing if you. I will say we did have to just say like eat then watch movie. We were not able to watch movie while eating. Too much reading. But anyways, from the back of the box. The City of Lights sparkles in this delightful and original Boston Globe quirky comedy that garnered 5 Academy Award nominations. At a tiny Parisian cafe, the adorable yet painfully shy Amélie accidentally discovers a gift for helping others. Soon, Amélie is spending her days as a Cupid, guardian angel, and all-around do-gooder. But when she bumps into a handsome stranger, will she find the courage to become the star of her very own love story? Audrey Tautou, The Da Vinci Code, shines in this light-hearted fantasy, Roger Ebert, Chicago Sun-Times, that stole the hearts of audiences and critics worldwide. It's sweet, and it's told in an incredibly quirky way, which I did not realize is probably my neurodivergence just sort of magnetizing me to the way that the story is told until watching it this time. But I have liked it for many years. It is very artsy. It is very much a piece of art. It's greens and yellows, tiny bit of red, basically no blue.
Sure, I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is very much a piece of color. The music is amazing. I love it. I don't know if you recognize it, but I have played it as just whenever I'm working on writing a thing and I just need background music that's not going to distract me. I've used this soundtrack often because it's either instrumental or foreign music that I don't understand, so that doesn't distract me. And it's sweet. It's very much a little history piece set in late 90s, sort of with the story spurred off from the death of Princess Diana. And just sort of the shock of that causes her to drop something in her bathroom and find a little box of a child's knickknacks that were hidden behind the baseboard. And she manages to track down the now 50-year-old man and return them, and learns that this nostalgia, this bit of memory, spurred him to go on to reconnect to his daughter and meet his grandson, who he just had been estranged from. And seeing what her little good action could do to someone else, she goes on to help blind beggar, to help, or attempt to help, co-worker and a regular at the cafe she works at, to help the grocery clerk who's being bullied by his boss, to help a failed writer who's just kind of depressed about his work. And as she meddles in everyone else's life, the help of a frail old man and a coworker who sees her a little clearer than she knows helps her actually speak with and get to know the mysterious, quirky guy that's trailing around the photo booths.
Bold of you to use the word speaks with, when she meets him at the door and it's just, there are no words. There is just French kissing. Not immediately.
Not like,
tongue
not tongue, but they are French and
like,
they are kissing.
Kissing, cheeks, neck, subtle, like very much like, and then she's like, like indicating where he needs, and then the next thing you know is we pan back to that frail old man. He's, snooping in through a window, which has been a whole theme throughout the entire thing, that they just watch each other. And, they're clearly about to do more. And the next time we see them, they're naked laying in bed. Like, no words were spoken. Bold of you to say finally speak. She finally fucked him.
They made it seem sweet in the cinematography.
Oh, no. It's very beautiful. It's very romantic. But my brain the whole time is like, fucking French, man. Like, we're not gonna fucking say anything. We're just gonna start making out. Same thing with, like, the regular and the co-worker that you tried to set up, which did not work out well because that guy was crazy.
Yeah, he's just a crazy guy.
He's just crazy.
To be fair, that did help the other coworker who he had previously been harassing.
True.
Now he's no longer harassing her, and she's the one that ends up helping Amélie get set up.
And then with him driving this other one insane, the manager finally says the thing of like, stop it. Leave them alone. Like, so hopefully he takes that to heed. But even their thing was like, not quite as no words, hadn't spoken yet, but like weird little like interactions, like building of tension, and then suddenly they're just both in the bathroom together and it's like, time to fuck. Like, it's like, okay, French movie, got it.
Yeah, the movie does not shy away from sex as a subject matter, no.
And that's fine, like, I don't mind that, but it's just like, it is the very little communication before, I want your dick in me, like,
but,
it's weird, it's weird.
Yeah. But otherwise, it's really sweet, and like, they introduce people by, like, describing the weird and quirky things that they like or dislike, that just seem very relatable, but like a thing like you never, it's not a thing you say. It's not like a thing you focus on. Amélie likes breaking the top on creme brulee and skipping stones. Her father likes dumping out his toolbox, cleaning it out and putting everything back in. Just little things like that are like, yeah. No, you can relate to that, either directly that, or just those simple little pleasures and things like that. Just like focusing on those kind of quirky and weird things. The guy is going around collecting discarded photographs from photo booths and reassembling the photos into a photo album. And she helps him solve the mystery of a strange guy that keeps showing up. But it's a repair guy, and it's just, he's finding the test photos from the repair guy. Of course he doesn't keep them, he just throws them away. He's just doing his job. But it's clearly been a mystery that's been driving him mad, and she solves it for him, but all discreetly and secretly and shy and... Yeah. Is this an okay movie?
It is fine. It is kind of cute. More weird and confusing than cute, though. Hard to keep track of with just like the language barrier. The only time I've ever watched things that aren't in English is anime, and it's a lot easier, and typically on my laptop, much closer, and I take it back. So it's like it was a lot to pay attention to for 2 hours with subtitles, and yeah, it's fine.
Well,
I will say all of the photos of her look a lot creepier than she actually looked in the movie. So
yeah, a lot of the photos of her, her look right at the camera, that is referencing like 2 or 3 times where she does just break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
At one point, even just talking to the audience.
Yeah.
She in the cinema, she likes looking back at people and seeing the expressions they make. But but
even when she looked at the camera in the video, like in the movie, it didn't seem as quite as creepy. It's something about the coloring and like her eyes.
Yeah, she does just have big eyes though.
Yeah, they don't look as noticeably big
when
in
moving.
The movie. Yeah. Yeah, it's the still image of her that I'm like, disturbing, creepy. He's got a screensaver, thing that flashes through.
Which is actually a still of the movie. It's her with the creme brulee scene.
But again, it's a still, and like she just looks.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, yous can think of a movie for next week, and maybe not as sad as last week, but doesn't have to quite be this happy.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us. Join us as our journey continues. Bye.